Hello everyone and welcome back to Art a la Carte Theater. I'm your host Valerie. So, last week was a thing that happened. For those of you who want all the great in-depth details, I have a playlist to the whole series so you guys can watch each of the videos and kind of get the full story going on there. But a quick sum up, last week we learned that we had made the wrong choice. And I was really nervous that you guys were going to be upset with me and mad and thumbs down and bleh. And I have to say, you guys are awesome. I got so many messages and comments from you guys, first saying how much you enjoyed the story, but also understanding how this story works. And that you really encouraged me not to break the rules, to be consistent to what I said. And if that meant the story had to end, then that's what had to happen. So on one hand, there was that. On the other hand, last week I said if we did 1,000 likes on this video that I would find some way to fix it. And within like a day, boom, we got the 1,000 likes. I want to honor the 1,000 likes and continue the story. And as a writer, I want to continue the story. I want to finish this off. Besides, I don't want Amelia just falling through endless abyss darkness forever. I'm kind of like the kid. I want her to have someplace fun to land. So I want to do that, but I also don't want to break my rules and say, well, forget that one part where I said this. We're going to just forget that. So this has been a super big challenge for me. How exactly to finish this story without breaking my rules. And I think I have a solution. Now that comes the tricky part, just getting us there. So we're going to go ahead and give this another try. Amelia let out a scream as she slid faster and faster towards the deep black hole. She couldn't see the bottom, and she wasn't sure she wanted to know what was at the bottom of this hole. She only wanted some way to stop. "Help! Help!" she cried out, her voice echoing out before her. Was this it? Was this how it was going to end? I'm never going to see my family again. All of a sudden, two large hands sprouted from the earth beside her and wrapped Amelia in a warm and secure hug, stopping her dead in her tracks. Amelia's heart pounded as she realized she was only mere inches from the edge. Then she heard the most beautiful voice she'd ever known. "Is you okay, princess?" "Nox!" Amelia let out a gasp. Rocks and debris fell around Amelia as Nox's green face emerged beside her. "Don't be scared, princess. Nox has got you." With that, Nox pulled her back through the hole into a small cave he had dug. Solid ground felt so good under Amelia as she took deep breaths trying to settle her heart. "Nox has thought he heard his friend crying out. Nox always looks after his friends." Amelia wrapped her arms around the small green man, pulling him into a gentle, warm embrace. "Nox, you really are the best friend I've ever had." With that, she kissed the top of his green, wrinkled head. Nox giggled as he turned several shades of pink. "What was you doing in that slippery-dippery place?" Nox asked moments later. "Oh, Nox, I was trying to break the curse, but I couldn't even figure out the first riddle. I had to choose one of 3 doors, and I chose the wrong one. I mean, really, Nox, the green tree one made sense. Green trees. What kind of princess am I? How am I supposed to save my family if I can't even solve one riddle?" Amelia was so frustrated with herself that tears threatened to spill down her face. Nox placed his calm, gentle hand on her shoulder. "Always believe in you, princess, but you'll find a different way. Nox always finds a different way. When I digs a tunnel, sometimes the rocks come crashing booming down, but Nox just builds a different one around. Always you'll find a new way. I know you'll find a new way around." Amelia smiled at her friend. "Thank you, Nox. I'm glad you believe in me. I wish I had as much confidence in myself as you do." "Oh, you should go back and talk to Dahlia. She's very smart. She might be able to help." Nox jumped up and down with delight. "I know Dahlia means well, but I can't just let Dahlia lock me away in this forest. My family needs me. I should go back to Willow. She's probably worried about me. Nox, could you show me the way?" Nox jumped up and nodded his head. "This way, princess. Nox get you there right quick like." The two of them walked down the dim-lighted tunnel, well, Amelia half bent over, as she was still much taller than Nox could reach in his digging. Amelia was deep in thought when she heard Nox muttering to himself. "Well, that's an idea." "What's that, Nox?" Amelia asked. Nox turned and looked at her. "Oh, the rocks. They sometimes talk to Nox and tell him things. You can talk to the rocks?
Oh,
Knox grinned.
but most rocks is friendly to me.
The idea of talking rocks made Amelia smile. What kind of things do the rocks talk about? Knox absently picked up a small rock in his hand and stared at it.
The rocks are very old, so most of the time it's boring stuff, like what limestone is where and what obsidian said. They know a lot of things. They was telling me their idea of what you should do.
Amelia stopped. What do the rocks think I should do? Knox stared up at Amelia.
Well, they say you should go down deep, see the tree's memories. Like I said, the rocks they be sometimes silly.
And there we go, you guys. We have our next choices. For this time, I'm going to give you 3 different choices that Amelia can do. The first choice is for Amelia to go and talk to Dahlia to see if she has any new information. The second choice is for her to go back and meet up with Willow so they can formulate a new plan. The third choice is to follow the advice of the silly rocks and go and see the great tree. So as always, in the comment section of this video, there will be a link for you to go to the straw poll and to cast your vote on what you think Amelia should do next. Before you guys go and vote, I just want to talk about a few more things. One is I've gotten a few comments and messages from you guys asking if you can draw some of the characters or create fan art for this. And definitely, I would love to see artwork based on this story, some fan art. In fact, if you want to draw fan art for this story and send it to me, either by email or you can tag me in your Instagram photos or Twitter or something like that, I will put those at the end of next week's videos. So go ahead, draw. So have fun creating some fan art. The second thing is, if you guys are enjoying this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you'd like to share these videos with your friends and family, please do so. That really helps my channel out. If you're brand new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well as the little notification bell. That way YouTube will let you know every time I upload a new video. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Make sure to vote. And while you're waiting for the next part of the story, you can definitely check out some of these videos. So as always, God bless you guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!